The eye test. Why has Kuminga regressed as a defender? The eye test. Did you ask me this in the comments? Because this was on my list here. So you got it, buddy. I appreciate the super chat as well. Actually, no. You know what? Someone asked me, has he? They didn't say why has he? They asked me if he has. But I guess this is the same question. I don't think he's regressed. I think that one, there's the natural element of when you have the ball, and I mean, we all know this at any level. When you have the ball, energy-wise, you're scoring 20 a game. You're allocating your gas tank a little bit differently, right? There's a little bit of that, right? But the biggest thing for me is angles with Kuminga defensively. And he has the blips, like I was talking about with Wiggins. Wiggins blips, they're like if someone has one for this long, Wiggins is like, it's like extra long, right? But he has the blips for sure. There was the one against Aldama the other night that's an easy one to refer to. He'd already hit 3 threes, and he's like, oh, and he's just not, right? He's just going through the motions. He's not present. He's not present defensively. So there's that, which is correctable. The other thing, though, is the angles. And what's one of the oldest sayings in basketball? You hear it when you put 7-year-olds out on the court with the little mini hoops that are hanging down. Stay between your man and the basket. Stay between your man and the basket. And Kuminga takes these angles where he's like on the side of a guy. And he just takes bad angles when he's in, particularly at the point of attack and on the ball. And sometimes, if you like, let's say you have a crafty defender, like a crafty ball handler, like a D-Lo or somebody like that, right? Like if they open up their shoulders to the sideline, the hoop's this way, right? Kuminga will like guard them this way instead of staying between them in the basket, right? Like you can mix him away from the basket. And you know, some of that will come with experience, right? But it's pretty frustrating to see. And, you know, it's easy to see why he does it and why his angles are bad is because he's such a nuclear athlete. He's always been able to recover. He's never had to pay the cost for it up until dealing with like-sized athletes in the NBA, right? So to me, that would just the basic concept between the basket and the man. Right? Just like, don't come off to the side. It almost looks like he's icing a screen sometimes, but there's no screen coming. It's like, you're just giving a dude a line drive, bro. Do you know where you're at on the floor? It's debatable how correctable that is. I think the blips that we're talking about is very correctable as a young guy, but the angle thing I think takes longer.